and this is my wonderful guest, Heather. Everybody say hi to Heather.
Hello.
Heather is a wonderful person. She's such a great actress. She's also does photography. She's a great drawer. She does digital art. She's a jack of all trades, y'all. So thank you so much actually for doing this because it was, very last minute, and I really appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
What else would you like to say about your intro?
I am actually starting a clothing line.
Oh my God.
Streetwear. I've been wanting to do this since I was like 17.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm finally like doing it.
Yeah.
I think I've actually since I've gotten older, I've embraced a lot of my artistic side. So I'm like, I kind of want to go back to it and open up that door and see what I can create now that I'm older and I'm more fulfilled with what I'm doing.
No, as you should. Also, streetwear is super in. Everybody loves streetwear.
Right, and I wear it myself, so
Right.
it's I want to bring out something that I would wear,
Right.
and share it with everybody.
Oh my God, I love that. I'm so excited. You did tell me that yesterday you were doing streetwear stuff. Yeah.
Yes, so I'm gonna need models. So.
Me, everybody else too. As we know, I start off with a general tarot reading, so we're just gonna ask the cards what we need to know today. It's just one card, and I'm still practicing, y'all, so bear with me, because you know me, I'll be using the book, so just sit and pick whichever card is calling to you. I'm just kidding.
These always give me anxiety.
No, we're not even doing it's just one, a one card pull.
Yeah.
Perfect, okay. And then feel free to look at it. I have to read.
I don't know what it is.
Let's see. Okay, the swords. Let's see. That's what that is? And then I spend the
Is it
wands.
the knight? Like a knight?
No. Well, let me see.
Wait, I don't understand.
You said I don't. I don't understand what's going on. I don't either, you guys. This is for me to learn them a little bit. Let's see. Okay, this is really good. This is just saying that basically, look at you. You're on your way to great things, and it's just saying to take a moment to reflect and actually be proud of yourself. And when people compliment you, to really take it in and not combat with whatever they're saying. But that this is actually good. It means that you're headed towards success and good things are coming your way. But to allow yourself really just to feel those good things. And just be proud of yourself for how far you've come, and the journey is actually going to be really good going ahead with whatever you decide to pursue. So I don't know if it's with your clothing or maybe whatever, but personally, but yeah, it's just saying that you're on the right path and that everything you're doing is aligning to be where you're supposed to be. So
I love that.
yeah, so everybody take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But I feel that was a really good pull.
Nice.
So, as we all know, this is called mommy issues. So basically, what do you think, what is your definition of motherhood, and then what do you think being a good mother is?
My definition of motherhood, I think for me, it would be an unconditional love and bond.
Mm-hmm.
I think motherhood is something that everybody can do if they're loving and they are willing to care for another person. You don't have to have another person, you don't have to give birth to be a mother.
Oh,
so
I love that.
I think that's what it means to me, to be someone who loves you unconditionally and you have a great tight bond.
I love that. That's beautiful. Yeah, and that's your definition of being a good mother too.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. And then what was your relationship with your mother growing up? And then, however detailed or not detailed you want to get into.
Yeah, no, my relationship with my mom was pretty good. I mean, she had me when she was 18, so
she
we
was
kind of
really young.
grew up together. I seen her grow up and become an adult.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time she was 23, she had all three of us. And
That's crazy.
we're all just females. So, she had to do it by herself. She had to be mom and dad, and she never complained. But, I think the relationship that I have with my mom is so different than the relationship that she has with my sisters, because I was the oldest. So I went through a lot with her.
That makes sense.
While she was pregnant, while she gave birth, while she was going through everything with my dad. So I had to live a lot of lives with her.
Yeah.
So there were moments where I had to kind of nurture her and help her realize you're doing a good job. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
We're good. Because me and my sisters, regardless of, our upbringings, we just had mom. We came out good. Like we're good
That's
people.
good.
Like I feel
Yeah.
like she nurtured us and she gave us so much love and compassion, and she never yelled at us. Like even when we were being bad, like she was just like, why are you acting this way? But like she would try to understand from like a point of view, like she would put herself in our level.
That's
like,
so
why
sweet.
are you acting like this? Or like, and my mom is such a like, she's honestly one of the nicest, kindest human beings like you will ever meet. Like she will put everybody else before her.
That's
and
so
I think
sweet.
that's kind of something that I just don't like, because it's made a lot of people like take advantage of her.
Oh, like she's almost too giving
Yes,
and too nice.
it's just like a lot of people like knew that about her, so they would literally walk all over her. And I when I got older and I grew a backbone, I'm like, oh no, now that I'm older, this is not gonna fly no more. This is I'm gonna make sure that. So I'm kind of my mom's like I speak up on things that I don't feel like are good. Like if you tell her something like, and I know like they disrespected you, like don't even like, I'll make sure I let her know. So we have kind of like a mother-daughter relationship, but we're like sisters. Like I see her as my older sister. Like I could tell anything, and like
so
she would never look at me and judge me for it. She won't sometimes not understand it, but she will still try to listen and try to see where I'm coming from. And our relationship it's pretty good. Like she's my biggest fan. She's the one that found Mark and the studio,
that's so
which
sweet.
is so funny because after high school I'm just like I don't want to go to college. I don't think it's for me. Like I went to school. Everybody in my circle knew what they wanted to do, but me, I'm like I don't know. Like I feel like I still want to figure out what I like. And I took a drama class, and I'm like I think I like acting. I think this is where I'm supposed to be.
Right.
And after I graduated, my mom's just like, all I need from you is you just graduate high school, just finish high school. And I'm like, okay. So I stayed in school, and I gave her my diploma. I'm like, I'm done. I want to go to college. There's nothing for me in college. I don't know what I would study if I even go. And she's like, okay, well we'll figure it out. And she had been talking to somebody on, I think, Facebook. And they're like, oh, they recommended this studio, and I don't know, do you still want to do the acting thing? And she audited like class with me, like the first day. Like,
no
she
way.
went with me.
That's so sweet. So you guys are like friends. And
She's like honestly, like I can call her like I don't even call her mom. Like she's beautiful. Like I just always call her beautiful. And, like I don't even call her mom. And I call my grandma mom because I think my grandma also helped in raising us, so she's also like a second mom to me.
Okay,
so
that's sweet.
I think that's a part of like why I also think motherhood is like you don't need to have these children to raise, like to say, oh, I'm their mother.
Exactly.
Because if you're there for the good and the bad, like you already consider that.
Yeah.
That's so great though that like you guys because you said you're kind of like also her protector too, so it's like she's your protector, but you all are you like as you being older and being able to stand up for her, you're kind of that way too. And it's awesome too because she was so young that she was like that healed to be able to like still understand and be on your guys' level when you guys were going through things like you said, instead of just being like, you know, especially because being that young, you know, I feel like a lot of people don't know how to communicate, I guess, effectively, especially with kids, but like it sounds like she was like really in a place where she was like, let me be like empathetic and understanding for them so that way I can support them and stuff.
Even like with boy stuff, and it's like
I'm done.
It's like, oh my gosh, like looking back to it, like I would look at my sisters like why? But it's like in the moment you feel like, oh, this is my whole world. And like there would be moments where my sisters would do things that I would like question, and I would have to end up being like the dad and be like, why are you doing that?
Oh my god.
Like, my mom would literally be like, we can't talk to them like that. We have to try to come. Like you need to understand that you were like that once. Like you were in love, and I was like, okay.
Oh my god.
Like it became like a partnership in a sense, and I feel like I always see that relationship with my mom. It's like it's more of a partnership because like we have gone through a lot. And our relationship is so close, it's so tight sweet. That it's like I can easily tell her something, even when like moments when like I feel like, oh, like maybe you shouldn't have said that, or maybe you know, I feel comfortable telling her, like speaking to her in that sense of like maybe we should try this, or we shouldn't think this way. And my mom really comes to me for advice as much as I do for her.
Oh my god, I love that. Yeah. My second question was gonna be, but you kind of already said it was like if it was different when you were growing up versus now, and like how it's different. But it sounds like it's kind of the same, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's the same. I think it's just now that I'm more again, my mom is I think that's something that's always gonna stay with her. It's very you can like literally, I'm not even playing, you can literally step on her and humiliate her in front of everybody, and she will literally get up and be like, do you need anything else?
Oh my God,
And
stop. Like a
look,
doormat person. Like
Yes,
I
like
say,
she's
yeah.
just she has so much love to give, and I
so
love
sweet.
and I appreciate that. But I don't like how she is sometimes being treated by people. So I think the one thing that I like, and like she's been working on it more now.
That's good.
I think now it's more like I want her to understand like you can say no. Like
Yeah.
you can, even if you say no, it doesn't make you a bad person. Like,
Right.
You're just saying no because of what you feel like in the moment. It's like, I don't want to do this, or I shouldn't have to put up with this.
You
And-
shouldn't feel bad about saying
yeah,
that.
and and I think now she's understood that, and it's different now because she kind of like, you know, fights for herself, and
That's
it's so
good.
beautiful to see. It's like
Yeah.
me watching my little child. You go, girl.
Oh my
I'm
God. You're like,
you
yes.
go, fuck it up. Oh, we can't cuss here. I don't know.
No, you could cut, bro.
I don't
no,
know,
You can
man.
say whatever,
I
yeah.
don't
It's
know, but-
fucking YouTube.
No, but it was cool. Like I think our relationship is cool because like I feel like she's really coming to her own, and she's really saying like no to certain things. Especially
Yeah.
like, you know, she's the only girl from her siblings.
Oh,
Like she has
wow.
brothers, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
That's a lot, yeah. So it's all boys and then just her. And then it's so funny because you guys is all girls.
we're all girls.
Yeah.
In our household, it's like girls dominate the boys. Like
Right.
we don't have a man in the house.
But
But
you're like, I am the
I'm the little
pencil.
man of the house. Like I'm the little man. Like it's my grandma, but then it's me.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I'm the
what are
little
you
man
doing?
too.
Like, you get home at a certain time. I'm just kidding. But I mean, it's cool. It's been a roller coaster for sure because
Yeah.
I think we've dealt with a lot, but we've done it as a pack.
That's
which is pretty
that's
cool.
amazing. Yeah,
We've
that you guys have been able to stay
I'm
like that.
we can never fight. We have to stick together because I always see it as at the end of the day, like me and my sisters, we're all we got. Like
Mhm.
you know, if my mom and grandma are no longer here, we're still all we got.
That's true.
So we've created a close little pack to like, you know,
That's so
move on
sweet.
in life. And
The other question I was gonna have was what other people you have in your life that are like mother figures that aren't necessarily your mom. So you said your grandma though.
For
my
sure,
grandmother
yeah.
for sure. Yeah, my grandma. When we used to live in Georgia for a little bit, my mom and dad separated.
Oh, you were
we
in
came
Georgia?
back. Yeah, I used to live in Georgia for like 2-3 years.
Okay.
And when we moved back, my grandma and my grandfather like opened their doors to us. And
Oh, that's
they
sweet.
gave us our home. That's why my home, and I've lived there since forever. And they gave us a home, and we didn't have a home. Like, you know,
That's
it's
sweet.
a single mother with 3 girls. And it's like,
Right.
where do we go? Like, so they really gave us a home, and they nurtured us, and they took care of us. Like, my mom went to work. My mom
That's
had 2
sweet.
jobs. My grandma made sure she cooked. My grandfather cooked for us. He picked us up from school. So it's like
That's
he
sweet. It's like a whole
was-
unit of you
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
And I think that's also in my Mexican culture. Like, I think that we're all very united. Like, you
That's
invited
true.
me, girl. You invited me, my cousins.
I'm
you invited
so
us.
not-
You
yeah.
invited everybody.
Like we're all living in this house together. Yeah.
Have you seen us putting up in the car? Like, oh, how many people you got in there?
Oh
We got like
my
5 or
God.
6 in there. We're all cramped up. But like, we're very united. And I think, and especially in my household, we are such a tight bond.
That's so
Like,
sweet. I
and
love
I'm
that.
very, very thankful for that.
That's
Because
amazing.
I mean, when we were growing up, it was just me, my mom, and my sisters.
Right.
So
So,
we
it's
really
like
have
you
that.
only have.
Yeah, you like we really only have each other. Yeah. And then do you want to be a mom, or you like? What's your thoughts on being like motherhood, like moving forward? Yeah.
When I was a kid, I used to walk around being like, I'm gonna have 10 babies.
Oh my god, that's
Literally.
crazy. That's
And
so
then
cute.
I found out what happens when you have babies, and I'm like, that's a lot. That's a
Right.
lot. But I've always wanted to be a mom.
Okay.
I've been given the opportunity to be a godmother, so I have
Oh.
4 beautiful goddaughters.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Yeah.
And I have a lot of children in my life.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's ever gonna happen for me.
Yeah.
And if it does, like, I'm also open to the idea of like adopting, because I feel like we have a lot of beautiful souls who need love.
Yeah, I agree.
And I think, you know, especially because I have family members who, you know, have like drug addictions, and like they're not able to raise their kids. So seeing somebody else raise their kids, it's like you see that because like these kids need somebody to love them.
Yeah.
You get me? Like
Yeah.
they didn't ask to be brought into this world.
Mhm.
You get me? And we should just nurture them and give them all the love that we can give. And I feel like if I am in a place where I am able to financially provide for more people, I would gladly do it, and I would gladly adopt as many as I'm able to, because I
the
think
10 babies.
I'm gonna get my 10 babies. No, seriously, because I think because we were so little in family, like I feel like I always have this mental like picture in my head. It's like I kind of want to expand and have like a huge like family thing. You get me? Like, cause I'm very big on family. Like, everything that I do, I think about my family. I think about my sisters, and even though they don't need me like that, you get me? They can take care of themselves. But like, I've always been the type of person like I'm gonna take care of my mom and my grandmother till the day I die.
Right.
Like, I got them for life, and even though they don't ever ask for anything, like I'm always there, no matter what they need. Like if it's even like just to be there for support and like giving them like pep talks or like just hearing them out, and they need that too. And I think we all become so. We get into a bubble and we just stay in that bubble and we don't realize that everybody around us is going through something too.
So true.
So if I can, because I know myself, I have a lot of love in me that I know that I want to give out. So I'm always willing to give that, and if I can give birth, then that's an amazing. I would, even if it's once, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
But if I cannot, I would gladly adopt. Because I always wanted that. I've always wanted to be a mother, and I kind of got it in a godparent. But
that's a big thing though. That means those people like they like really trust you, being like it's a special thing. You have to be a godparent.
I didn't realize how special until like I was like, oh,
that's what this means.
Also, when you're no longer here.
Yeah, you're the responsibility.
No, I did. I figured that out like late. I was like, oh.
Oh, you figured that out
after?
Yes,
I was like after it was already the whole thing. I was like, so they just call me Nina. They're like, no, Mija, like if God forbid we're no longer here, like
you are the sole person. But that just means they believe in you. But God, nothing's gonna happen.
No,
it's just
yeah. That's just I'm in the books though. I'm in the books. I don't want to get that phone call, but I'm in there. But yeah, it's something I've always wanted. And have like a bunch of like dogs. I've always wanted a farmhouse.
What? I'm sorry. You're gonna have a little sheep.
A little sheep. I want like chickens.
That's
like,
so cute.
My neighbors have chickens too, and they're so loud. I'm like some chickens. Yes.
What?
I don't know why.
Do you live in the city?
They're all in South Central. I don't know what the hell.
And they have chickens.
They have chickens, like maybe like 6 or 7 chickens, and they're. And the thing is, like, when they like make noise or like any type of noise, my dogs start crying. Like, why are you guys crying? No, are you guys communicating? No, you guys are not.
Oh my god.
So it's just the whole thing. But I've always wanted a farm for myself.
Oh my
like,
god.
I don't know about the chickens, but
you're like, I'm a chicken mom.
Yeah, I'm a chicken mom. I'll be down for that. I love all that. It's cool.
What would you like to say to all the mothers out there?
To all the mothers out there, like just keep doing it, man, because it's a blessing. Like not everybody, and I know there's a lot of women who want that and who actually want to have kids and are not able to, like because of health issues or whatever. And if you're blessed enough to have a child, or if you can bless somebody else in giving them a child, that's amazing. So just keep doing it. You're doing a great job. I feel like you brought that bringing life into the world is crazy. It's a crazy thing on its own. But like seeing them grow and seeing them accomplish their goals and dreams, like always be there for your kids. Like don't fight them on things. Let them be their own individual. Don't ever push anything on them. Like nurture them, give them love. Teach them to be good people. Teach them to listen, to be patient, and just, live life with love, because I feel like everybody needs it and everybody's been losing that because everybody just becomes so one-sided, or like, look at what's going on in the world. Like, you can't even have an opinion about something because then you become this, you become that, and you become divided. And it's like, why can't we just be human beings and just be present and talk about the situation and be like, this is, if I don't understand something, help me understand, but don't fucking close me off and be like, you're just wrong, and that's what it is.
I agree.
And I feel like as a parent, you should be able to like give that to your child, and so that they can repeat that cycle, and they can, because it's a cycle with all of us. And if you had a bad childhood, or like you had bad parents, like you don't want that to project the next person. Right. Or, you know, if you bring in kids into this world, like you want to give better, because I know my mom didn't have the best relationship with her parents, but she wanted so different. So many things different for her children. So
and that's amazing that she was able to like be so different compared to her upbringing.
Yeah, because my grandparents were they would take them out for family trips or whatever, but they weren't affectionate or like always say I love you. My mom always let us know that she loved us. My mom was very affectionate. She always hugged us. She always let us cry. It was never about like, no, you're too old to cry. Like she let us be, and I think for me and my sisters, that helped us a lot because we were able to truly feel what we were feeling, understand it, and then like let it go, or be like, oh, maybe this is just a moment because I feel like this right now. You get me? She never made us feel like dumb because we felt a certain way, or like, oh, you're too sensitive. Like no, like. But her childhood, she was very different. Like my grandma was very, and again, it's a cycle because that's how they were raised. Yeah. And it goes back to how. But
she was the one that was like, I'm gonna stop this.
But my mom's like, I'm gonna stop that because that has to stop with me because then my daughters, and now my sister is a mother, so she does the same thing with her daughter.
I love that.
And because we take care of her, so we do the same thing with her, and it's really a chain that's gonna keep going. It's on you if you want to continue it or you want to just break that chain. Yeah. And I think that everybody, like, regardless if you think you're doing like a shitty job, like you're doing a great job, you know, just remember, just always lead with love and compassion. And I feel like your kids will appreciate that, and just let them be who they want to be and who they are true to their heart, and don't ever like belittle them for that. Just support them.
Period. That was so good. I feel like that was so beautiful. Like we don't even need to say anything else. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was like, oh my god, I feel like that was so beautiful. Thank you so much again. I really appreciate it. Everybody, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, follow us, and I'll be posting more hopefully. So, and that was it. Thank you, guys.